Hey, what's up guys, North47 back again for some more of the Golf Club 2, and today we are back in the DI Sleet Fan Society for round 2 of the 3 club set. And today we'll be playing with player clubs. Let me just show you, just to show, I am indeed on player clubs, as you can see there. So let us jump on in. As you can see, I did finish 8 under. I'm still holding the lead actually after the first round. I'm not sure if anybody else has played since, or is in the middle of playing, should I say. Could be just on round 1. But we'll hop on in and we'll get this second round underway. And I was talking to Ian not long ago, and he did say that there is a few more fun little challenges coming up that he's thinking of doing for the society. So if you do like having those little fun events that aren't too serious and doesn't matter your skill level at all, do indeed join the society. A couple of events that he was considering doing would be one where you're not allowed to use any wedges, so you can use your irons all the way up to the driver, and obviously putter for on the greens. Another one he was thinking of was no woods, so nothing from the driver all the way down through the woods. You can use your hybrids all the way down through to the putter and such. Or another one might be just literally one club, so just say for sake of argument, 6 iron, literally a 6 iron off the tee, 6 iron fairway, 6 iron on the green, possibly on the green as well. May or may not use the putter. I know in TGC1 there was actually a trophy for using, I think it was the 7 iron all throughout the round, and finish under par as well, I think it was. So that's even on the green, chipping on the greens and stuff rather than using a putter. So fun little events like that. So do check out this the society for those. It's nothing serious at all. It's all just good fun. So good opening tee shot there. Be interesting to see. I can't definitely how differently I'm going to score now using the player clubs over the standard clubs. As I said, I was completely surprised with finishing at 8 under. I wasn't expecting to even finish at that sort of score. With the standard clubs, I was expecting to finish a little bit lower. So I can't wait to see how things go. The winds are relatively calm again. Ooh, push that one a little bit though. Shouldn't be too far right of the pin though, I don't think. Ooh, kind of turn back a little bit. That's not too bad. Be just outside the 10-foot mark, maybe around about 11-12. Oh, only 9 feet. Actually, I looked a little bit further, so even better. Not too much in it. So it looks like, yeah, it should be just outside the left edge. Should turn back, and it does, and it's good. Just after finishing playing the first round actually last night, I then switched myself back up to the tour clubs and went back into the RCR World Tour for the second round of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. And bear with me, I'll just work this one out. 165, it's going to play about 162. I'll take a little bit off of that wind, so I think a slight bit of loft up on the 7 iron should be good. Maybe just a little bit more. Yeah, I went back in to the RCR World Tour and played the second round. And the first round, I'd shot 21 under par due to, unfortunately, Colin made a mistake and playing off the front tees. So it was quite interesting. But with switching back up to the tour clubs, after playing on the standard clubs for the very first time last night, I actually struggled, and even though we're playing off the front tees, only barely scraped 10 under par. So it goes to show that when you transition between the club sets, that can actually throw you off quite a bit, because I was used to having there's a good push there, the larger margin for error in your shots with the standard clubs, as opposed to the very, very slim margin for error that you have off the tee with the likes, especially with the driver, using the tour clubs. But don't seem to be doing too bad, not too bad, doing too bad so far with the player clubs. Just a bit of a push off the tee there, but I think 3 wood should be safe enough to get up here. Oh, unless I go and severely push it right, can I hold the fairway? Come on, kick left. Oh, just kicks off into the rough. So no sooner do I go and say it, and pushing shots to the right now. But it is a par 5. Let's see. I think I'm gonna club this one up. Just put a slight little bit of loft on it, and hopefully we can get up there. It'll probably run out and go off the green, but let's see what happens. Pulled that one a little bit. Come on, sit down for me. Sit down. That's gone off the back. Yeah, that is not gonna stop. But it holds the fairway, so depending on the slope now, I should be able to chip this up nice and close. 15 yards. Yeah, I think a fully lofted sand wedge. Not a full swing though. Should get up there. Can it get in? Oh, just checks up. So I'm going to take a par on this third hole. So I'm hoping now actually that the winds actually stay the same again for the fourth round, or not the fourth round, for the third round, using the tour clubs. At least we should carry this bunker this time. That's a little bit better. So it should be safely in the fairway. Yeah, as I said, I'm hoping that the winds are actually going to be relatively calm again for the third round with the tour clubs. And can really see then exactly what the differences in scores would be across the 3 sets, whereas with the wind variation it could throw it off, and you might not get as accurate try and get the words out, as accurate a result with higher winds. So we got 186, it's going to be playing about 184 with that wind. I think I want to actually club it down, and if the wind can carry it to the top of that slope, it should hopefully run on down. We are sitting on a bit of a downhill, so I'm actually going to touch it up a little bit. It should come right off the club anyway, and then the wind hopefully brings it back. That's a good strike. It is coming back. I think it's a little left though. Can I hold the green? It will. And it should run down. Oh, it's just trailing off to the left now, so that's going to be a lengthy putt. That's off the green. So that's going to be another chip shot on, just trickled into the rough. But it's not too bad. Pretty much almost fully lofted up, and hopefully... Can it get in? Oh! It just goes to the left side. I know there was a slight little bit of right to left break there, but I was hoping maybe with the bounce and roll that there would have been enough pace in it that it wouldn't take any break, but it did go off to the left straight away. So the wind isn't too bad this time in the face coming off this tee. I know, if I remember correctly, it was around about 10 or 11 mile per hour yesterday, or last night should I say. Not a pretty decent drive, bit of a push on it, more of just a heavy fade really, but it is safe in the fairway. And we have got 85, playing about 86 in. Ooh, now I think this is the sand wedge, isn't it? This is the sand wedge. I think straight up sand wedge is gonna be the club, because it should bite and hopefully come back around a very, very slight upslope. So yeah, I think this is pretty much going to be the club. It's just gusted up to 5 mile per hour now. Very slight bit of draw on it. But touchdown pretty much pin high, and it is coming back. So that's not too bad. It's about 5 or 6 feet. Very subtle little break, but I'll just have a quick little look just to make sure. Don't want it to catch me out. And it's good. Oh, that'll bring us to 3 under. I'll try and not let the leaderboard show up this time. and keep the end result as a surprise. Good push on it there. That may well run itself into the rough, and I think it will. It will indeed. Will it be just the light rough? Just holds into the light rough, so a little bit of a lucky break there that it didn't go into the heavy. So it's 145. It's going to be playing about 149. I think I'm definitely going to be playing the 7-iron straight up with that bit of wind. Hopefully should be okay if I hit it reasonably straight. Oh, pulled it. But it's still getting up there. Can it kick right? It's going to be on the green, but will it hold, or is it going to catch a slope? It's going to sit around about there. So that's going to be somewhere in the region of about 16, maybe 17 feet. Not far off, 18 feet. Doesn't look to be too much break at all throughout the putt, and leveling out right at the hole. Looks like it'll be coming about the halfway mark. I'll put it more towards the 3/4 the way out towards that line. So I'm going to take 2 off because it's down 3 inches. Just hopefully get that weight right. Is it good? Oh, just lipped on the right side. Another couple of inches out to the left, and that was straight in the centre. That should be just a tap in. So I'm so far not running away in this round, but if I remember correctly, last night did finish 3 under going into the turn. So if we can pick up birdie or 2 on these last couple of holes at the front 9, we will be ahead of ourselves over what we were on the first round. But there's still plenty of holes to go in the round as well, so anything can happen. 3 wood is definitely not the club. That bit of wind. 5 wood definitely, but will it be enough with that headwind to be able to run itself up onto the green? Good strike on it. But it should hopefully be safe in the fairway. I don't think it's going to get up on the green with that slope there. No, it won't. But pretty accessible pin position as well. So at least we're not in the rough like last night as well. So 17, gonna definitely take a chip shot, pretty much fully lofted, and aim for a slow perfect. Now what's the slope doing? It's very slightly left to right. I'm gonna keep it straight because the ball is slightly above the feet. And how does that do? Get in, get in. Oh! It just had it looked like it had a little hop, just hit the pin, and just enough height on that hop just to bring it back outside the edge of the cup. Otherwise it would have just dropped in. But I do pick up another birdie, so move to 4 under through 7. So 128 down 5. It's going to be playing about 126 with that wind. Adding on to 7, so that's going to be 133. It's dropped down to 6, so hopefully if it stays at 6, this should be pretty much bang on, hopefully. Again, provided I hit it nice and straight. Oh, a bit of fade on it. The wind should counter that and hold it, that it doesn't go too far right. Touchdown pin high. So I was hoping the wind would have just held it up just a yard or 2 for me, but it didn't. But it's not too bad, we're only 15 feet out. Just need to be careful of the break. Very, very slight, and then wanting to come back left to right at the end, but it's so subtle it should play pretty much straight. So again, it looks like it's going to be around about the half to 3/4 out to that line. What are we up? We're only up 1 inch, so it says. So can that get in? Oh, just missed on the right side that time. So it was more about the half, just inside the halfway mark to that grid line. So I'm going to have a little bit of a knee knocker now back for the par, but I did watch that line there, so it should only be about here. Just crept it in the left side there. But once it's in the bottom of the cup, that's the main thing. Okay, so let me see. About there should be good. Wind should bring it back into the fairway, and it should. Oh, never mind. Oh, I just hit it fast. So it is plugged in the bunker. Is it going to be plugged? Oh, hopefully. That looks like it should be sitting up. Sitting up pretty well. Just want to aim to just get it back out into the fairway anyway. Now the question is, can I carry to here? Let me see. I think maybe an 8-iron might be a better choice. Let's see what happens. I'll probably end up in the other bunker. Oh, I pushed it, so no, it is nice and safe in the fairway. Or is it? Oh, it is just safe. About 2 feet to spare there. I've got 52, playing about 53 in. I think, yeah, just a couple of touches up aloft on this for the pitch shot. Should be good. It should hold a little bit better. Down with the standard. Come on, get down, and sit. There we go. That's a little bit better there now. 54. Going by that, it should be just pretty much a left edge tap in. Oh, just about. Just caught that right edge there. I thought I was watching that there, and I was like, oh my god, that is actually going to just run itself past the right edge, but got lucky. Now I know we definitely got onto the, well, we're able to carry onto the green with the driver on the standard, so that's a 240 carry, slight headwind. I'm going to go for it again, but I'm not going to use the driver. I'm going to take the 3 wood. It's 245 carry, so hopefully a bit of a draw on it. So I think it will kick back off to the left of the green as we did last night, which it is indeed. It's pretty much actually, I think, heading to in and around about the same spot as we were last night. So a very, very slight little bit of left to right there. Full loft, but I won't give it a full backswing. Just give it about a half. Is it going to run up? Come on. Now if I didn't fully loft that, it might have just had a little bit more forward momentum just to get that extra couple of feet into the hole. But we are 5 under through 10, so happy enough with that. That's starting me on a 3 wood, so I shouldn't have to worry about that bunker on the left. Ooh, but I did pull it, but I should still carry. Come on, get up, get up, get up. That's safe, that's more than safe. No need to panic at all. Okay, so we have 165, it's up 15, so I was going to be playing about 170, so that's dead on the club. I'm going to slightly loft it up a little bit, put it out for the wind, and hopefully I didn't put it up too much so it will still carry to the green. That's not too bad, slight fade on it. Looks like it's going to be a little bit right of the pin. Oh, get up, get up. Just a slight bit too much loft on it there. And that's the thing as well when you're, which I only discovered last night, when you're transitioning between club sets, is just the amount. Oh, I didn't put enough on that. Is it running? Yeah, the amount that you need to adjust for adding or taking away any loft. I've played with tour clubs so much that I am more accustomed to those. So we should be aiming over around about here. Oh, now it's kind of wanting to come down. Now I know the wind should hold it up. I'm tempted to actually just take the 3 wood off the tee. 3 wood will be more than comfortable. Oh, slight push. Come on, wind, help me out there. That's not too bad at all. It should hold the fairway, and it will. Well, I think the driver would have been coming down into that slight little bottleneck there, and the way that I pushed it there, there was potential there to hit the water. So happy enough to have dropped down to the 3 wood. So 70, or that's the club's carry distance. 81. It's going to be playing about 80. Very, very slight touchdown on the loft. Hopefully that should be... Oh, this is a normal. No, I don't want a normal. I want a pitch shot with the pitching wedge. It's a good job that I didn't just swing that, because the wind would have really held up that shot. Not too bad. Could have done a little bit more de-loft on that, but it's inside 10 feet, so I won't complain. Just need to be careful of the putt. Shouldn't be too much out, should only be about here by the looks of things. And it's good, in for another birdie. So that brings us to 6 under, I think. Almost let the leaderboard show up there. It was almost just, it was just starting to load up. Not too bad of a drive, bit of a draw on it. But it is a par 5 again. Definitely not going to reach it in 2. So I'll be interested to see now as well, with the tour clubs, will I be able to reach any of the par 5s in 2. It's 556 yards, so depending on the wind, it's possible. I think 3 wood here should be fine to touch down in front of the green. We have got that 9 mile per hour headwind, so the wind should hold it up enough. That's a good strike. Now, can it come back around? Yeah, that's more than safe. Pretty much centre of the fairway. Is it going to get up the slope? Near enough to the top. It's sitting slightly on it. Should be just a nice little pitch in. 56, going to be playing about 57. I think I'm going to just ever so slightly touch it up. Ball is very slightly below the feet, but that should be good. Come on, get down, and sit. Perfect. So that's 1, maybe 2 feet. And just a little tap in for another birdie. So already you can see the difference, just yardage wise alone, for how well the scoring is going. Through 14, 7 under. So we've got 5 holes to play, and it's looking like at the moment anyway we will beat last night's score of 8 under with the standard. Now 10 mile per hour, it's 148. Gonna keep it about 148. This will carry 158. So I think straight up stock shot. No adjustments at all. Hopefully, should be good. It's nice and straight. Now, how bad is the wind gonna hold it up? That was perfect. Is it gonna run? Go on. Oh, yes! In for the ace. Perfect. Judged that one beautifully. So that brings us to 9 under. 4 holes to play, and we are already ahead of last night's score. Now here's another interesting one. It says it's only up 6 feet. Yeah, it's not up too far. I'm tempted to take driver here now. I'm going to take driver and see, will it get up there? It's a good strike. It's getting up, it's carrying. Probably it's going to go off the other side of the green, that's for sure. And probably just filter into the rough there a little bit, but yeah, so that's definitely drivable. So it'll be definitely again drivable and reachable in 1 with the tour clubs. So I've got 21 yards. Let me see, we'll try the first flop shot of the day. Just put a little bit of loft on that. That's a good strike. Come on, sit. Just carried on a little bit too far. Wasn't expecting it to actually make it that far coming out of the rough. In addition to actually putting some loft onto it as well. So decent amount of break for an 11 footer. should be just about here, I think. Hopefully. Just get that weight right. Just a little bit more weight on it. A little bit more pace, and it may have held the line and gotten in there. But not too bad of a read otherwise. So it should be just about here. Just watching that break as it went past. Perfect. That's one thing that that I always do as well, just in case you haven't seen the. I wasn't looking at the screen. I just saw it trickle across there. I don't want to know the score. I don't even know. I caught a glimpse there, but I didn't see how many. It looked like there was only one other person. But yeah, as I was going to say, that's I kind of I touched on it in my tips and tricks video. One thing that I will do if once I know that the putt is missing, as soon as I see the putt hit the ball. Get level with the hole. Bear with me. Well, we've got 239. It's going to be playing about 234. I'm going to de-loft this a little bit just for that wind. Yeah, what I'll do as soon as I see the ball getting level. Bit of a draw on that. Getting level with the hole, I'll immediately watch the path that ball takes. So that's why you'll see if I do miss a putt, I don't get down. A lot of the time won't get down and have a look at the grid lines and what way it's breaking again, because I've seen the break already, unless it goes on a considerable amount. I'm actually able to say that word properly today. There's no need to. So if it trickles on too far, like say now I've just watched that's looking like it's going to be about 2 to 3 cups out maybe, but I will have a little look just to be sure. But otherwise, at the moment, for me watching that, it looks like it's probably going to come out to around about here. But I will have a little look just to see, did I watch the ball right? Come on, get onto the line. There we go. Yeah, so it does. It looks like it's only going to come out about here. Gonna add on 6. I'll be playing about 17. So let's see if we can just get that weight right now. And it's good. Yeah, so that's another little trick that you can do with your putts as well. If you do miss the putt, just as soon as the ball gets level with the hole and is starting to move on past it, just watch what way that ball travels. And as well as then reading the green, you can even before reading the green, you can see any potential little breaks in there that might, like, even to say if it's a right to left, you might see the ball sort of, sometimes if there is a little bit of a double break, you'll see the ball trickle back to the left a little bit before continuing right again. So I got 166. It's going to be playing about 169. With the wind, it'll be about 176 or so. So I'm going to take a little bit off it. Hopefully the wind holds it up enough. Good strike. Come on, get down. Oh, a bit too much de-loft on it. Kind of bite. Come on, sit down, sit down. That's not too bad. It's about 12-13 feet it looks to be. 13 feet. So at the moment we're only one shot ahead of what we hit last night. One more hole to play. Well, it looks like it'll come to around about here. It's down a foot, so I'm going to take 11 off that. So it's I literally just want to touch this ever so slightly and let it run on down. Come on, come on. Oh, just enough to catch that left edge. Just enough to catch that left edge. I was looking at it and saying, oh, that's just going to give the left edge of the cup a little kiss on the cheek as it goes on by whatever distance it wants to go, but luckily enough got that in there. So now 10 under. This is a par 5. Not going to reach it in 2. Can we finish at 11 under? That'll be a 3 shot difference then over last night. Now I know I, touch wood, won't get one on this hole, but I don't believe I have gotten a bogey yet in this round. Whereas if I remember correct, it was 2 bogeys on the front 9 picked up last night with the standard clubs. Okay, 3 wood should be fine up to here. Good strike on it again. Wind should hold it up, it should sit in the fairway. Yeah, that's safe. And just in case you're wondering, actually, I noticed watching back over the video last night as well, just imagine if I've gone into practice swing there. Just imagine I've taken a swing. If you can hear, you might be able to hear it now, that clicking sound, that's what I have to do every single time I take a shot. I have to actually pull the analog stick back out from the controller. That's how worn down this controller is now, that if I want to hit reasonably straight or straight, I have to pull the analog stick back out each time I take a shot, otherwise it's just no hope of me hitting straight at all. Let me see. Oh, excuse me, I think a slight little bit of loft on this flop shot, and hopefully don't hit it fast. Nope, that's just nice. That should come down at the hole. Oh, just went on a little bit too far, but it's coming back. So I should get away with a birdie here, hopefully. Looks like it's playing straight, but we just want to be sure. Very, very slight little bit of break right of left to right there, and then coming back the other way. So yeah, definitely going to just play it straight, push it through those little breaks, and there we go, in for the birdie. Finish at 11 under. So who else played and what did they finish at? So just Olkid at the moment is +3 through the 2 rounds. No idea how he played actually in the first round with standard clubs. I know, if I remember right, I did see his name there before starting the round, but I didn't actually have a look at the score. So here we are. Pretty decent front 9, finished 4 under. I think there was a couple there that I left out, especially the par 5s, or well, the par 5 third. I could have played that a little bit better and gotten a birdie out of that, but more than happy with that ace or hole-in-one, whichever one you want to call it, on 14. I wasn't expecting to play that so perfectly and just let it just trot its way on into the hole there. So that was a nice little bright shining moment, or whatever term you want to use for the round. The high point of the round, that's the one that I'm looking for. So pretty good solid back 9 again, to finish at 11 under. So I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to head back to the society home, just to make sure we don't end up on the front tee, or the first tee should I say, of round 3, still on the player clubs. So again, I will just say, do check out the DI Sleet Fans Society. It's a fun society with different challenges. I'll say the one currently running now, as you can see on screen, running from June 25th through to June 29th, is the three club set, 3-round event. First round you play with standard clubs, second round you play with player clubs, and third round you play with tour clubs, just for people to see what way they will score across the rounds with the varying club sets. And as just saw there, I finished last night on the standard clubs at 8 under par, and today I finished at 11 under par, so currently 19 under par. Already improving the score with the player clubs. So it'll be interesting to see now. Hopefully the wind conditions do stay the same for round 3 with the tour clubs, and see exactly how much better can potentially score again with the tour clubs. They are the clubs that I am most used to using. But then again, the round could go completely the opposite way, and I could get a hell of a lot of bogeys throughout the round. So it's all to be seen. I will do that round again. The third round tomorrow. Probably be what day is today? Tuesday. It'll probably be lateish tomorrow night. So at some stage, the early hours of Thursday morning, you should see that video up. But I'm going to leave the video here for now anyway. I say this has been round 2 of the 3 club set in the DI Sleet Fans Society. If you did enjoy the video, drop it a like. If you're new to the channel and you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button. And until the next one, take care, have yourselves a good day, and bye for now.